Thanks for being here with us tonight, folks. This is MaxxPowered Gaming, and we're going to be participating in some deck tech. We're still playing around with our Raktos Audience build, which is a Raktos Control-esque style deck centered around getting up to using Captive Audience. Now, this is not something to climb the meta with because it's probably going to run a bit too slow. And we still don't have to optimize for the majority of decks out there. But that's okay, we're just having some fun right now. We're doing some testing before we jump into ranked with it. So we'll see what we get matched up against, see if we can get some more practice runs in. It's a real fun deck. You get to play control for the first half of the game. You get to counter some of your opponent's moves, mess with their head a little bit. Alright, Archer. And we only picked up 2 lands in this hand, which is usually a sign for me to mulligan, which I'm going to mulligan. I do like seeing the Carnival and the Pestilent Spirit in the opening hand and a Lava Quill to get me through some early removal. It's more times than not. And we picked up 3 with a Lava Quill removal as well. Okay. So we miss out on the Carnival Carnage and the Pestilent, but we still have a turn 2 and a turn 3 removal. So we'll go ahead and keep that. And we've got a 3rd land coming out. I'm going to put that to the bottom because I would hope that I've got a land coming out before then. We'll drop a Blood Crypt. We don't need to play anything, so we'll send it into the battlefield tapped. Pass our turn to Archer. Alright, Archer's coming out with the Plains. No card played. No card played. Since we do not need to use anything, we're going to go ahead and drop in our 2nd Blood Crypt tapped. Since Lava Quill is in fact a sorcery card, we wouldn't be able to play that on our opponent's turn. Nor could we play Skewer the Critics without Spectacle maybe. We got our Captive Audience. And we're going to pass our turn. A bit boring of an intro so far. Not quite sure what's going on across the way. We've got Orzhov colors showing, no cards being played. Turn 2 would have been the perfect opportunity to drop a Hero Precinct 1. They've now got 3 lands being played, still nothing to see for it. Another pass. Boring for us. We've got another pass as well, with nothing much to do. Next turn we will drop off our Planeswalker. See if we can figure this guy out. 5 man on the playing field. Archer. Seraph of the Scales coming to the bottom. Alright, that's easy enough to deal with, and we will deal with it by doing a Reborn. Simply because I wouldn't mind having that under the battlefield for me, and it would be the only creature. And we get that card. Sorry, this card. He does pick up his double Afterlife, which we'll just have on the table. I did eliminate, I think, my sweeping, which I should probably put back in. Becomes a Mortify, so he's avoid his discard, avoid me getting Seraph. That's fine. We want to get rid of those. Alright, instead of going after, he doesn't have anything to sack, so now would be a good time to get rid of the Pontiff, actually. I'm going to do that. Yeah. He can't sack his other mana. So let's eliminate him now. And we'll pass our turn. Alright. It was very bold of him to lead with a scale. We have a Tesla on the battlefield, so an afterlife style of a deck. We're going to go ahead and play our Planeswalker.
Ever seen water burn?
And
You will.
4 mana. So he's gonna come draw this card.
No fire, no steel.
What do you got coming out of that hand, Archer? So far, this deck is, or this game of this deck is playing out very sub-optimally. Alright, what did he discard? His second Mortify. Alright, I wonder if he's holding on to another one and he's getting rid of a duplicate. We cannot kill Tess, so we're just going to pass our turn. And he exiles our Planewalker. That's fine, not a big deal. Down to 12. I think I'm going to have to survive a turn here. Might as well just make it uncounterable. Get rid of Test. So if I can 2 damage a turn. Which will be 24 to 10 by the time we're done through this. He's swinging in with 2, holding back everything else, it looks like. Nope. Blood Divination. Off Enforcer. So we'll play. Yeah, I wonder if he's going to get rid of his Enforcer for 2 afterlives. He is. See if we can get that other Mortify out to remove the enchantment. Not yet. Another big draw. Another Afterlife. He's got a discard. So taking 1 damage is better than 2. Let's go ahead and drop out our theater. We'll go ahead and get rid of that Imperial Splash. And I'd rather not see the damage come through another turn. So we will take out 1 of them. Okay, down to 1 card. Now if we get a land, we get to have some fun with Captive Audience. That is, if we get a land. Right now we're going to be taking our Seraph. Where is... There you are. I wonder if he's going to let me get this off. Let's see. There it is. Okay. It will pick up the 2 Afterlife from it. It doesn't because it exiles, that's right. Okay. So we're going to trigger our Carnival to get rid of the Spirit, which is going to enable Spectacle, which is going to enable us to get out our Ill-Gotten Inheritance. cast this? Huh. There we go. A little bit late to be getting our card draw out of the theater like that. Ministrant. Afterlife 2 card. And now that sleep would be nice. We'll pop out our mountain. And we're gonna go for it. He's going to probably discard his hand, which is the easy one. He's only showing 4 points of damage, which means I'm surviving to the next round at minimum. So he discards, he draws. Some more afterlife. It's getting a little bit hairy here. See what we can draw out. Oh, and he top decks a Mortify to save himself the captive audience. How exciting is that, folks? How exciting is that? Alright, so we're just going to clean things up as much as we can. Let's just do it the right way. Lava Coil you. And they're going to gain Indestructible. Alright. That's fine. It's only for the turn, I believe, right? And they gain Indestructible until end of turn. So that's going to be game for us. I'll be able to shock. Yeah, that's game. 2, 4, 6 damage worth. Alright. That was a heck of... Oh, it did not keep the +1. So we'll go ahead and get rid of 1 card. We're down to 3. Might as well to get to 1 damage in. 2 damage to 21. 3 damage to 20. Land, no help. Pestilence Spirit. Okay. We'll at least survive another round. We'll go that far. We'll pass our turn. So we'll be receiving 1 damage this round. We didn't attack at all. 4 to 19, and we picked up the land, and we picked up another theater, which will drop. We'll get our land out of the battlefield. We'll play it for 1, and we will not attack. We will not attack. We'll keep our defender back. See what he top decks. Alright, so that's no fun. Some Afterlife coming through. We're going to draw 3 on this, however. Kind of a Carnage and a Swamp. Alright. I believe not quite sure what the best play is here. I could get rid of Oligarch. However, he's going to Afterlife 2. And then I'll have 2 flyers that I cannot block. They'll eventually want to come through. I think what we do is we go for the Reborn and see if he does the Oligarch for us, in which case we'll get rid of one more of those flyers. It puts me at a neutral with one ill-gotten. Neutral, no, he did not take that bait. Which is fine, I will take the bait for him. I'll wait till he announces his turn, at least. We do 1 point damage. 1 mana for Carnage. No attackers, end turn. 16 to 5. Oh, that was an exile card. Alright, we're just gonna let him go through on this one. Pick the land, another Pestilent Spirit, and another Theater of Horrors. He discards his card, so let's get a second Defender out there. We'll go for even more card draw each turn. And I'm going to save you for when he pops. That's fine. I gotta save that mana. No attacks. And 4 to 15. Now is where we begin our insane card draw. So we're actually technically drawing 4 at the beginning of every one of our turns. Our normal draw, and we have 3 Theater of Horrors in the playing field. Let's see, what is he going to do? He does nothing. He does not attack. He passes his turn. I should have done a 1 point of damage. However, I forgot. It's weird. Why is it giving me the timer? He passed by. Oh, of course. What a time to disconnect from a game. It's a comeback of the century here. Oh boy. What is going on? We've got access. Alright. Well, it looks like we are going to lose that turn at minimum. This happens enough to be annoying. And then the auto updater fails. Something went awry. Alright. Let's try this again. Okay. Got past the updates phase. Let's see if we can reconnect to our game. Hopefully we didn't pass our entire turn. That would have been unfortunate. I think we had 1 or 2 timers left. I don't believe we used any. Alright, we are connecting. We're connected. I hear noises. I hear a timer counting down. I think we're right where we were. Here comes our insane card draw. Insane card draw. Another card draw. We got another Theater of Horrors. And we're going to pick out we're going to take... You know, I really want to... Those flyers scare me. So we're going to get our points. And... we got him to quit. After the disconnect. Raktos audience. Yet another victory. Alright. Well, let's say we move into ranked play. For some real competition. Get beyond these deck testers and get into the ladder action. I'm probably going to want to substitute out a Skewer or two or a Scorch for some Cries. Some sort of board sweep. Well, this is an interesting start. There we go. Picked up our 3 lands, both colors. We got a Devil, Carnival Carnage, Elvis Reborn, and a Skewer. So we got turn 3 removal. We got a weenie removal, I'll call it. And turn 3, yeah, we'll keep it. We'll go. We need to turn 2 remove something. We've got our Carnival Carnage and Skewer combination. Run into an Opt. Ghastly Demise 77. Hello, kind sir. These are magic manners. Drop a Swamp. If I have the choice, I'll generally show black before I show red. Sister Azcanta. Mountain Blade. So draws whatever he wanted. Makes me want to have a discard. So 3 mana. We have no significant play. We'll pass our turn. There's an argument to be said that early in the game, if I have the mana and I have the cards and there's no threats to go for Skewer, I go for face damage. I don't like seeing Reclamation out. Which does turn into more of a rush. I'm going to make a decision here. I know he's holding something good. Let's get rid of something mediocre. 2 Nexuses, look at that. Let's go right back on top of his library. Another Wilderness Reclamation. Is there a point having more than one? I sure don't know. Alright, so at this point, let's go with some more.
Here be monsters. No fire, no steel.
Alright. So we'll just repeat our turn 5 here, getting a 6th mana down. Hopefully he's not holding a counterspell. He's not.
You're just fuel for the fire.
Discard another card.
No fire, no steel.
Now I'm going to start shocking his face. I'll do that with this order right now. Does Bedevil kill Planeswalker? Yes, it does. Okay. So I've got my way to get rid of Teferi. I've got two ways of getting rid of Teferi. We'll get a Pestilent down next round. He's going to be discarding that card, so let's just do that right now before he has a chance to play it on
No
anything.
fire, no steel.
Say bye-bye. The Dream Eater. I believe I'm going to drop both Pestilence out. Which is going to be lethal next turn if he doesn't do anything about it. Let's see what he top decked. A land. Alright, well, brings me some joy to take down a Nexus of Fate player. And we'll do it in style. And that's game. Out-controlled the control with our Raktos audience. Alright. This is interesting. Let's do it again, folks. Until it's a problem, I'm gonna keep the shocks. Okay, so we only picked up 2 mana and we did not get our 3 colors. So I'm gonna mulligan. 2 mana, did not get our 3 colors. Again. I am going to keep it because we did technically pick up our red mana through a draw. Alright, we'll take it. We'll get our dual land out since we don't need it for anything. Alright. We'll just continue with some land. And we'll shock one of our enemies down. Turn 3, Turn of Horrors. Turn 4, Ill-Gotten Inheritance. Unless the board status changed significantly, but I don't have anything else to do anyway, so that works for me. More saplings. I take 3 damage to the face for a few minutes, and this makes me regret not having my sweepers in this deck again.
Coming until it's too late. The ends justify the means.
So we will get our inheritance out. We could technically destroy my theater, which would be unfortunate. He's thinking about it. Poison tip archer. Just see if this is. Nope, he's keeping me with theater for the if I take. Drop our land. We'll drop. Touchdown Spirit. And we're going to Carnival Carnage. Should kill him. $14 to $20. Ravenous Chupacabra. I was to pick up a shop. That would be helpful because that would enable. Yeah.
Probably going to die anyway.
So a shock would be ideal at this point in time. Or skewer, actually. Did not get the skewer shock. Nope, got some land. And I think our best bet is just to get everything going on. We'll get rid of the Chupacabra, obviously. And this just gets interesting because any damage I'm going to be taking from one of his creatures is game over. So, we have not been able to deal with his Planeswalker.
One more scratch
There's
and
the
you'll
emblem.
die in agony.
Alright, we're going creature with haste for game. That's what I would anticipate. Anything with haste? Okay. See what kind of throw we get. We need a defender out at minimum. And we can kill our Planeswalker. Alright. So, even though we're drawing into a lot of land, we will be able to deal with this turn. So we're going to Carnival Carnage.
It's not often I'm outmaneuvered.
And Pressing Spirit. And we're going to summon. Alright. And this is a good game, my friend. Oh, that emblem. Alright. Game 2 didn't work out too well for us. We were not able to deal with the Planeswalker in time. We're going to make a slight adjustment in that. What do we pull out? I think I really want to cry in. I really think I want to bring in a cry or two. Oh, what do I want to take out? I'm thinking one lava coil. 2. Is 1 really going to do anything? 1 you're not going to draw. So let's do 2. Okay. Minor adjustment. But I have a feeling we're going to see a lot more aggro minion decks than I am anything else. Golgori mid-range we just saw made fast work of us. Alright, we got 2 of our 3 colors and 2 lands, so that's already a negative. We did pick up a Pestilent Spirit Shock combo, also a Pestilent Spirit Skewer combo. And we've got our Theater, and we've got a later Captive. It's a lot of good early cards. And are we feeling lucky enough? Punk? Do ya? I am not gonna keep this. Oh, we downgraded. A significant downgrade. Alright, again. Alright, keep. And I need a red to come out. Mulligan down to 4. Should have kept the OG. Looking for that double color of lands. So far up against some... Ooh, Selesnya. Could be a Selesnya tokens. Could be... Actually, a lot of people are loving Flower recently. And we picked up more black. Let's see if we can give away what kind of a deck he's playing on this next play. So, just confirm Selesnya, at least so far. Growth Chamber coming down. Can't do anything about it. So he shall pump himself into a 4/4 and collect a second Growth Chamber into his hand. And if I still cannot deal with it, he will repeat that on the next turn and take his next 2/2 into a 4/4 and then grab another Growth Chamber Guardian. And you know what happens after that, folks? He's gonna do it again. I've added it to every single one of my green decks. Hands down, 4 copies. It's too good. Too good. And now we can't kill him, which is a shame, so I'm taking 4 damage a turn until I get that next man out. Legion's Landing. Okay. And another Growth Trigger. So that does hurt our cause. Quite a little bit. Our sweep, our cry that we just put in our deck would be fantastic right now. No, don't want to give it to us. So we will start off by turn off the counters on you. Steal the critics to get rid of you. And if he doesn't play another creature, we'll be able to get rid of him with Eldritch Reborn. Albeit, we're down to 8. That plays out. And he pops the hero out. Ideally, another Carnival Carnage will enable us to clear this board properly. No, not anymore. So ideally, we would like our cry. Yes, more than ideally, we would like our cry. Which will give me one more battle play. No, did not get it. So we will say good game to you, sir. Win 1, lose 2. So far I'm ranked. We'll give this one more go. Papa Bentai. We got our 3 lands, we got our dual colors, we've got 2 turn 3 options, we've got our ill-gotten inheritance and a captive audience we're keeping. And we will show black first. We see some Izzet colors come out. We do not need anything, so we'll pass our turn with the land. Exciting early game. See Gateway coming. Potential Gates deck on our hands. So if we're seeing Gates, I'm going to get some board presence to get some damage early on. Also a fantastic resource against our Colossus or Gatebreaker Rams. Get our ill-gotten inheritance out. We will also swing for 3. Definitely playing against our Gates deck. Not a big deal to play around tournaments. We did not get any land, which is unfortunate, which means we have no play. We might as well use a card. Gates and a growth spiral. Ooh, he's running a Gates with some counter. Alright, that's interesting. So we're gonna make fast with that. Okay. Which means we got another removal if he drops another Gateway Colossus out this turn. Gates summon for some extra card draw. He's going to draw 2 right off the bat. We did. That's great. Gonna make him, because I have no play still. I'm just going to make him discard some cards, which isn't a big deal because he's got an unlimited card draw now with Guild Summon. So we're just going for that damage. More Gates coming out. More draws coming in. And there's our Colossus. 2 Colossi. Yes, I think that's said right. We will get rid of 1 of those. Taking 8 to the face. So I have 2 turns to live. Oh, I guess 3. I'll pick up an extra turn with ill-gotten inheritance. Nice work. We survive yet another round. We're going to skewer him to the face. Alright. Don't really have great play unless I top deck something nice. Guess he's going to have another Colossus coming in. I'll attack with 1, I'll shield it, both die. I'll be able to pull the Colossus out of the graveyard. Ouch. Parkway Angel. That's gonna ruin my day. That's gonna ruin the day. Alright, so we're gonna pull Colossus. Throw out you. I'll at least lava trail that arc. I was anticipating to see a ram come out here at some point. It dropped it half his deck, right? Yep. Just about. Another Guild Summit. We will try and block that. And nothing fun to play with. We will deal 3 damage, but it's not all we can do.
It's a shame we haven't been getting for
Draws. There's our ring. And another angel. And more Colossus. And that is game. Okay. Thanks for joining us here tonight. It didn't finish as well as we would have liked, but we had some fun. I'm going to continue tweaking this deck and get it to be more and more playable. Again, this is our Raktos audience deck, a control-ish deck focused around getting access to captive audience when your lands allow you to, that is. Thanks again, we'll catch you later.